Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I am here for my Booktubeathon TBR. And yeah, I'm being extremely pretentious by attempting to do another readathon a week after I already pretty much failed at one. But I mean, hey, third time's a charm, but I'm gonna go with second time is a charm. I'm filming this fairly early, so I'm still in the midst of Pokemon Going. So we're gonna hope that that maybe wears off by the time I can start reading these books. I'm gonna highly doubt it though, because I'm gonna be the very best. So, without further ado, let me get into the books that I plan on reading for Booktubeathon. This readathon is taking place from July 18th to July 24th. The first reading challenge is to read a book with yellow on the cover. I'm gonna leave this one open to interpretation. This is gonna be one of the few that I'm probably gonna double up on because I'm not positive that I'll actually get through 7 books, and there are a couple books that I already have picked that have yellow on the cover, so I'm going to use that one. Challenge number 2 is going to be the most challenging one, and it is to read a book only after dark, which, okay, let me welcome you into my life right now. I start work at 5 a.m. every single day, and I live quite a ways from it, and I have animals that I have to take care of in the morning, which means my alarm goes off at 3:30 a.m. every day. So, in order to wake up at 3:30 in the morning and be able to function during the day, I have to go to bed by 8:30, 9 o'clock. 9 o'clock is pushing it for me to be a functioning human being. In case you're unaware, it is summertime, so 8:30 in the evening, it is still daylight out. So, I'm going to kind of use this challenge as reading it in the morning when I wake up, because technically it's still nighttime, it is still dark out. So, I don't know, we'll see. I am planning on reading First Life. I know it's kind of a hefty book to take on for my very limited nighttime hours for reading, but I also have this book on hold as an ebook to read on my phone, which generally gets me through books quicker, and hopefully it'll be available for this week. So, this is the first book that I'm going to attempt to read because I really want to read it. The third challenge is to read a book that you discovered through Booktube. But that is The Crowns Game by Evelyn Skye, and I am pretty pumped to get to this because A, it has yellowy gold on the cover, so I can technically use this as challenge number 1 as well, but I probably wouldn't have heard of this until more recently when it came out, had it not been for Jesse the Reader, because he started talking about this book a lot. Book challenge number 4 is to read a book by your favorite author. And I have many favorite authors, but I consider favorite authors auto-buy authors. I see that they have a new book coming out, don't even need to know the synopsis of it, and will immediately buy it. So for that one, I'm going to go with The Problem with Forever by Jennifer L. Armentrout, because she is kind of a guilty pleasure author. I will always read everything that she comes out with, regardless of the synopsis, and I don't even really know much about this, but it's a really gorgeous cover, and I had to have it, so I should probably read it, so I'm going to use this as an excuse to read it. Challenge number 5 is to read a book that is older than you, and this makes me sad because I am very old. I just turned 26, I was born in 1990, so that means I really need to read a classic. Does that make me feel really old because that considers me a classic? I don't know. But I am gonna kind of cheat on this one and go with a really, really short book that I actually have been wanting to reread for about a year now. I plan on reading Jonathan Livingston Seagull by Richard Bach. This is a book that my mom read to me and my brother over and over and over again when I was really, really young. It's a very short book, and it has a lot of pictures in it. So I figured this is probably really good for a readathon because it's very short, but it also is a lot older than me. It came out in 1952, I want to say? 1970, not even close. But I have just been wanting to reread this for years because I honestly don't remember anything from it. She read it to me when I was really little, so I wanted to get to this. It also has yellow on the cover, so I can use that. Challenge number 6 is to read and watch a book-to-movie adaptation. And this is very challenging for me because I pretty much have read/seen all of the book-to-movie adaptations that have come out in the past few years. And then I realized I have both a book and a movie that I have not watched or read, and I own both of them, so this is going to be my chance to do it. That is going to be to read and watch The Life of Pi, because I have not done either of these yet. I have heard kind of mixed things about this. I've heard amazing stuff about the story, some not so amazing stuff about the movie, but it just looks awesome. I don't really know much about it, except it's about a boy who is trapped on a lifeboat with a tiger. So I'm assuming there's going to be a lot of symbolism and life references, and it's gonna get deep real quick. So we're gonna see how this goes. If I actually get to this, maybe I'll just watch the movie and cheat. But that goes against all of my ethics and morals as far as reading goes, so I'm gonna force myself to read it. So that's challenge 6 for me. Challenge number 7 is to read 7 books. And this one I'm also going to leave open to interpretation. If I'm actually going to get to that point, I will pick a book that I just kind of am in the mood to read. So I'm not going to actually like have a physical book because as soon as I like trap myself into a TBR, I instantly want to rebel. So I'm just gonna leave that one open for now, and I'll just pick up a book that I feel like reading at that point in time. If I'm actually at like 6 books, I'll just kind of grab one at random and see where it takes me. So those are my attempted reading goals for the Booktubeathon. Hopefully I'll get to them. We'll see. You guys are having an amazing time reading some amazing books, and I'll see you guys next time.